Hey buddy, I am Mad Max at Maximal Manor, and we are back with more reactions and more Final Fantasy. Let me just make sure. Looks like everything is good. Alright, as you can see, I have changed the rules slightly. Video's agendas may not align with my own. That is because my one of my mods, Sun, who is also a streamer, Sunseal, Sunseahl, on Twitch, has something of a political bent. And she's also trans. So you can't say anything bad about her. You're not allowed, apparently. So she wants me to watch a couple of videos that she posted. So I will do that right now. I will admit I do not like Freedom Tunes. I agree with him more than I disagree with him, but his ultra-Christian bent bothers me. But let's see what he says about Trump going to jail.
Donald Trump has massively jumped in the polls, with experts saying his arrest backfired for Democrats, only contributing to his trademark bad boy image. His new campaign merch has been selling out across the country.
I used to hate Trump, but now that he has 3 baby mamas and a criminal record, I think he's kinda hot. Girl, I know.
Oh, come on. Why won't you go for a nice politician like me? He's just a Chad who's gonna use up your votes until you hit the wall.
No, quite frankly, I love when women hit the wall.
If more of them were hitting the wall of this prison, they might be able to break me out, frankly.
In fact, ladies, because of you, the wall just got 10 years older.
Mr. President, it's not looking good. The situation is dire.
Come on, man. He's a bad boy. I break the law all the time. How are you gonna get in trouble for paying a hooker? For darn's sake, that's what you're supposed to do.
Mr. President, we've determined the only way for you to compete is to be more brazen about your illegal activities.
We've got to get you sent to jail.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
Oh, God, son, that's painful. Ugh. Like, I get the point it's trying to make, fucking, you know, Trump and popularity polls, and... Personally, I voted for him twice. I'm not voting for him for a third time. He has worn out his welcome. It is obvious that because he has no backing, he will never get anything done, much as he would like to. And don't get me wrong, he's not doing it for altruistic reasons. He's doing it because he's the greatest president ever. The greatest, most genius president ever. He's asked people, and they've told him that he is the greatest ever. And so, in order to maintain that image, he has to be he has to seem like he's getting shit done. And the economy was better under him, but boy, was it ever. But, like, the first thing he did was he tried to get rid of Obamacare. Thank God. Fuck Obamacare. Especially as a cripple. But he couldn't get it done. And he couldn't get anything done. Couldn't get his wall done. Couldn't get anything done. Fucking nothing. Because he didn't have any allies in Congress or in you know, it was the Republicans basically doing the bare minimum. The Democrats doing everything they could to fuck him. And he just doesn't have it. DeSantis might have it, but I probably won't be voting for anybody. But anyway, that's that video. I don't even want to watch the end of it. I do not like Sean's stuff. Babylon B. Oh, God in heaven. Chinese military to just shout wrong pronouns at American soldiers. This might actually be interesting.
Hello, brave soldier of People Liberation Army. As you know, our worst enemy is the United States of America. Traditional warfare techniques are not effective against their formidable forces.
That's racist? I can't see, but I can't tell, but I think that's a white guy. Yeah, that's racist, all right.
Luckily, we have found their weakness. Misgendering! Our beautiful friend President Joseph Robinette Biden was nice enough to loan us some American soldier for this demonstration. Let's take a watch!
Hello there, Anyang Haseo, as your people say.
First technique is to shout wrong pronoun at American troop. Watch this. He, him. He, him. You are he, him. You are a he, him. I can see clearly. You are bearded man. He, him. Very effective.
Oh,
That doesn't work. Try
Christ.
using gender language. Watch this. Hey, dude. What's up, bro? What's up, my man?
dude, bro, man. Ah!
Foolish American. Ha ha ha. Another thing to know about American Army is they lowered the fitness standard. So you can just grab their puny little arm and hit them in the face like this. Stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting.
Oh, God. Christ almighty, son. Ugh. That's as funny as cancer. Ugh. Just not funny. Like, I fucking get political humor. I love political humor when it's good. This is just fucking low-hanging fruit. And it's delivered so piss poorly. Ugh. The left can't meme. The right also can't meme. Hey, it's Thancred. What's our next video? Oh, good. We're back on the Charlie thing, the Chips tier list. So, in case you missed it in the last video, he starts with Original Lay's. I like Original Lay's. I go for salt content. Original Lay's has great salt content. Flavor, not quite there, so I give it an A tier. It helps. Excuse me. Damn. Oh, excuse me. It helps a lot with my pain. So, I think he rates it lower. We didn't really get that far, so let's get back to this.
This episode was brought to you by Current.
Oh.
Chips are a highly debated topic. The competition for #1 chip is a cutthroat one, and I figured I'd come in here and once and for all settle the debates and tell you what the best chips are. Now, obviously, we won't be covering every chip ever made because there's millions, and I know it's going to make a couple people out there angry just fucking slamming their keyboard with both hands in the comments. Charlie, you must have made a mistake. I didn't see Old Farmer Bud's gluten-free mulch chips on this tier list. You'll have to redo the whole thing. You can find it at the local lemonade stand here in Delaware. What we're covering is just going to be the major brands most of you have heard of and major flavors, and pretty much whatever we could find at the close gas station. So let's just go right into this. First and foremost, I want to just kick this shit off right now with my favorite chip, Cape Cod. Kettle-cooked Cape Cod chips, you can't beat them. We couldn't find them at the gas station, which I think should just be grounds for closing the gas station entirely, because it's fucking worthless if it doesn't carry Cape Cod. Cape Cod kettle chips, absolutely S tier all fucking day. And if you really want to get wacky and take a recipe out of my cookbook here, take your Cape Cod chips, get some ketchup, and dip the fucking chips in there. You're gonna call me crazy, but people called Pablo Picasso crazy too. That combination right there is some of the most flavorful chips you will ever have in your life. It is so delectable, and I just wanted to start that off right now because that is an S tier, and that is setting the bar extremely high for what the S tier will consist of. So now we can go into the chips we actually found and tasted.
Start with the classic.
Yeah, start.
Come to think of it, fuck. God damn these sinuses. Come to think of it, I will revise the basic Lay's chips to a B tier. If that's his fucking, if S tier is the chip, then yeah, I've got a different chip in mind for the chip for me.
Lay's classic.
So Original Lay's is B tier for me.
Still good though, I think.
When was this potato chip invented?
Yulia_Syrup. That is one of the most horrible things I've ever heard of someone doing to chips. In ketchup. Ew.
Do you know when the
Right? Did you see those drizzling shit videos that Sun sent me? Oh god, they were so fucking bad. The fact that I have to link them in the description actually makes me ashamed of myself a little bit. But I will link them so that everyone can see that I couldn't get through the goddamn things. They were that bad. I'm not a fan of Freedom Tunes at the best of times because of his Christian bent, like I said. But I've had hope for that Babylon Bee one, but it was just they were both low-hanging fruits, and it's like, oh god damn it, that's not even politically comedy. That's not even comedy, it's just fucking mocking the other side. And it's, how the oh god, it was so cringe, it was so bad. If she wanted me to have a fucking take like that, boy, mission accomplished there, because those were both just the drizzling shits. Oh, Lord. Those were Pizza Hut food poisoning drizzling shits. That's how bad they were. Ugh. Terrible.
Well, it had to be more than like 50 years ago, right? Somewhere in that ballpark.
What would you give Lay's? Lay's Originals, son?
Well, what if you get a bad chip?
Alright, that's true. We need a sample size.
Yeah, alright. Cheers.
Cheers.
That's boring. Just immediately boring. All the fun I was having before the video just went out the window. Just boring.
Do you not
Fuck
like
you.
No, it's just boring.
it though? Like, it's a good chip.
Yeah, they're not bad. I'm just saying they're boring. It's like... it's like the last chip you'd want. Like, if you're getting chips, you should get something
Julia
that makes you go,
_Syrah,
wow.
honestly. Like a 5 out of 10. Too greasy and too flimsy.
We'll make you.
That's a valid point.
I guess we'll find that out today.
Yeah, I haven't had chips in a long time.
I still rate him as a
Yeah, I
B.
understand a lot of you probably just spit, just so upset with what I said, but it's...
See, I rate him a B. The way he described his favorite chip, I have a favorite chip in mind. I have a couple of favorite chips in mind. You probably already know what they are. And it looks like he'll get to some of them. So originally it was A tier, but I'm gonna drop it down to B tier because choosing an S tier is gonna be fucking hard. So a 5 out of 10, that'd be either a C or a D. Probably a D.
It's the truth. Lay's potato chips are just super boring. It's like the most bland, forgettable food you'll ever eat. If you eat a Lay's potato chip, it's like all the calories you ate were bored out of existence in your body and it just refuses to absorb them. It's an inoffensive chip because, like I said, it doesn't taste bad. It's just such an underwhelming chip. Like, why not get anything else? The only reason you should ever have Lay's potato chips is if every single other chip was sold out. For that reason, I'm putting it at a C. Again, it's tolerable if you absolutely need the calories for some reason, but it is just
B,
not the
salt,
choice,
yay.
I imagine, for most people, or at least it shouldn't be. But you know what should be your number one choice, at least when it comes to banking? Current Bank. Current Bank is the new, easy, most convenient way of
Boo!
mobile bank with a Visa debit card that provides a ton of...
Ooh, barbecue.
There, you're getting a lot less this time.
I would give barbecue Lays a B.
Ready?
Yep.
They would be above originals because they have much better flavor.
The ones that don't have a nice, even distribution of the barbecue flavor.
Ooh, that's a good
and then
point.
It's just another fucking boring Lay's chip.
Without the salt. So they vacillate between a C and a B.
It's always the ones that curl over themselves that are the good ones.
No. It's a good
Seriously, Chip? Alright.
thing about these.
Alright, give me a second. You come lay down? You gonna come lay down? What? What are you looking for? What are you looking for? Huh? What are you looking for? What are you looking for? What are you looking for? What you doing? Yes, I spilled some. You're not gonna find any though. I got them all. What? Where'd they go? Where'd they go? Where'd they go? You get them? You get them? Where'd you go? Did you get him? Literally, what might be down there is maybe a crumb. But, like, all the solid crackers, I got them when I was fucking, picking them up. Because it finally happened. I finally got a fucking saltine sleeve that burst on me. Chippy, you gonna go lay down? Come on, go lay down. What? No, fuck you. He literally looked around and went back to sniffing around. Fuck it then. If he's gonna sniff around, I'm gonna keep going. Careful, bug. Bro, you're not gonna find any, dude. If you find one, it's yours to keep. If I missed it, that's on me. Alright, did I miss anything? I did not. Thank God. Okay. God damn this fucking mouse. Stupid cord. Get! Is it tangled? Fucking thing. There we go. Alright, there's my mouse. Okay.
This is like, I want more of them.
Yeah, I mean, they're good. I'm not going to dispute that, but again, I'd put these at, like, middle of the pack.
Bro, I don't have any more.
I'd go to B.
Well, agree to disagree. We'll have to fight on it.
C or B.
Would you not take these over the classic ones, though?
I actually think they're pretty interchangeable.
Oh, all right.
I'd be pretty underwhelmed with either one. They're not bad.
Right.
I want to make that clear. Now, this dill pickle one looks terrible, though.
Oh!
That's right, I'm saying it. I'm going where no man has gone before. I'm being real fucking brave. I think the barbecue chips are interchangeable with the non-barbecue Lay's chips. They taste pretty similar, except for when you get like an actual good barbecue chip, then yeah, it's very pleasurable. You know, you can get nice little tingles in your sack when you get that good.
Yeah, I can see his logic, and I agree with it. You're trading flavor for salt. Personally, I would put original Lay's above barbecue Lay's just because of consistency's sake. With original Lay's, you always get salt. With barbecue Lay's, you might get fucked.
Barbecue Lay's chip that has just been fucking slam dunked in the barbecue flavored dust, and that's always good, of course, but on the whole, I'd say it's a C tier because it's very interchangeable with just a normal Lay's potato chip. I still think there's better options.
I agree. Let's try it.
I feel like it's a gas station only flavor.
Oh god, I love the dill pickle chips. B tier with a fucking bullet.
I've never heard of dill pickle flavored chips.
No, in fact, I would say A tier. Fuck them.
Do you like pickles?
I do like pickles, but only on sandwiches.
See, I don't like pickles at all, so I'm very interested. What is wrong with your plate? You're not going to be able to tell them apart. There you go.
I think this is a dill. This is definitely a dill pickle.
No, I just touched your nose. Whoa.
Wow.
That's strong.
That's why it's an A. Fuck it. It's an A tier. That thing hits like a bullet.
That one hits you hard.
It's like doing this cinnamon challenge.
Holy shit. One of my hairs fell off the plate. That's not for me. Try one of these, Danny.
She's got a lot of.
Do you like pickles?
She's got a lot of personality to her. The dill pickle one was the most confusing chip I tried that day. It came out swinging real hard, like it had a point to prove. Like it was ready to come out and whoop some ass, just making a statement like, "Yeah, I'm a pickle pussy. What are you gonna do about it?" Like it said dill pickle on the bag, but what it actually was a kill pickle, because that shit was so fucking strong. I'm putting it as a D tier because I think it just was absolute overkill.
There is no such thing as overkill in chips.
The pickle flavoring was overwhelming.
Very vinegary.
No.
I don't like
A tier, get
vinegar
fucked.
chips because I'm not a big vinegar fan. Here, do you want to change it up a little bit now with salt and vinegar?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Once again, we don't know what you're going to be eating,
So salt and vinegar you'd think would be really high on my marks, but it's really not. It's a low C, high D for me. But I know that Derek loves the damn things. My problem with the salt and vinegar is I don't like the balance. I would prefer a lighter vinegar and a much, much, much heavier salt. There's, like, no salt on those damn things, that, at least compared to what I need. So, fuck them. That's what I say. And I don't think they're going to go for the ones that we like. But we'll see. It might just be all Lay's shit. Where's my... Oh, there's my mouse.
It's a terrible taste test.
I'll scoop them aside.
Alright, perfect.
But I agree, I got a little too rambunctious.
Salt and vinegar by Lay's. Alright.
I also hated salt and vinegar when I was a kid.
Salt and vinegar. And we both grabbed huge ones.
I take back everything I said. That's garbage. That's F. How are these so popular?
They're getting worse. The aftertaste is bad. If there wasn't vinegar,
yeah,
C tier.
The aftertaste is very bad.
Exactly, which I put in C tier.
The dill pickle one is bad too, but I actually like the aftertaste, so I guess it's just a matter of taste.
It's not very good.
I mean, it's all a matter of
pickle ones
taste.
over these for sure.
I think this is easily the worst chip.
That's an F for me. I don't like it.
I don't know if I would seek those out again, but I don't think I wouldn't eat them if they were available.
That's definitely like an old person snack, though. Like when your taste buds are starting to go, and it just gives you a little stimulation.
Oh, that's great.
They put salt and vinegar on their French fries.
Oh, that's gross.
Sounds disgusting.
I already know this has been very controversial up until this point, and it's only getting worse. Easily F tier for salt and vinegar chips. I don't know how people tolerate them. I don't get it. They are abhorrent.
Why?
That's probably one of the worst chips I've had. Granted, again, like I said, I'm not a huge chip eater.
What's up,
but
buddy?
I always steered very clear of salt and vinegar chips. Everyone I knew hated them, but they're extremely popular. I think one of their most popular flavors, if I'm not mistaken, but I think it is dog shit.
Yeah. Honey barbecue.
Bro, what, dude? You're climbing on me.
Compared to the barbecue.
Wait, what? God damn it, dude, what do you want? You're climbing on me. Why are you climbing on me? What do you want, Bubby? What do you want, Bubby? What do you want, Bubby? Mom? You wanna go see Mom? You wanna go see Mom? Is Mom chicken cookie? You go potty? You go potty? Yeah. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. You wanna go see Mom? Come on, let's go see Mom. Come on, let's go see Mom. Go get her. Go get her. Ugh, little bastard. Comes in here thinking he's gonna fucking demand all my attention. I guess he was pissed at the wife because she bopped his nose for scavving, and I don't bop him. I just yank his ass away from it because most of the time I don't see him scav because I'm blind.
Salt and vinegar chips. Everyone I knew hated them, but they're extremely popular. I think one of their most popular flavors, if I'm not mistaken, but I think it is dog shit.
Yeah. Honey barbecue. Honey barbecue.
I've never had honey barbecue.
The barbecue. Smell good. They do smell good. Because you said the normal barbecue didn't have enough flavor. Yeah. I'm interested to see what you think.
I don't remember saying that, but since you said it so confidently, I agree. I probably did say that.
You have video.
That's much better. That's that's like a leveled up barbecue.
Try one of the ones that doesn't of the flavor.
I believe my volume needs to be adjusted.
Same issue.
Yeah, these are better.
I need a few more. It's like the barbecue chips with honey.
There we go.
They really cracked the code.
Yeah. Add sugar.
That's the code for every fucking bit of fast food. Just add sugar.
They source their honey.
Bees.
Oh, that's probably where it is. Yeah, actually. That's a good point.
Where do you actually think it comes from? Do you think it's US-based honey?
I can taste some like southern origins on the honey. I'd say probably like Kentucky, maybe.
Kentucky?
Yeah, like a Kentucky honey spring, perhaps.
Kentucky.
Finally, after striking out for multiple chips back to back to back, Blaze finally has a hit here with the honey barbecue chip. These bang. These were absolutely slapping. It's a barbecue chip.
I've never had them.
Significantly better and was a lot more gracious with the flavoring. Yeah, the honey barbecue chips, that's an A tier. Easily an A tier.
We'll save sour cream. Why don't we move into like a Dorito?
Yeah, that's good.
Spice it up for the audience a little bit.
Is it the Call of Duty one, right?
Yeah, double XP. For anybody, here, real quick.
Oh yeah, give them the code.
Alright.
Just your IP address.
Enter code from specially marked Dorito bags and unlock for a chance to win double XP for a year.
Whoa, what the
Alright,
fuck?
the code is HJP5-2Q45T-36P. There's one more. It's a number. It's a number.
What's the point of that?
Jackson can cut it.
The surprise is over now.
Jackson, cut that.
Whoever actually gets the code has to become a pro gamer now.
Agreed. Smell those. I know. I was like, oh, it's Doritos, and then I looked, and I was actually kind of excited to eat them again.
I don't remember the last time I had Doritos.
It's been a really long time for me.
I do remember reading a story like 10 years ago.
Doritos. Doritos for me are a D. I don't like the flavor. I don't like either flavor, but ranch is a C, regular nacho is a D. It's got good flavor, it's got good crunch. Or it's got good flavor coverage, I should say. It's got good crunch. The flavor's not for me. Ranch is a little better. The flavor's still not where I want it to be, but it's closer to where I want it to be. So, yeah.
They can make Doritos taste the exact same without the powder, but they said that Dorito fingers are such an integral part of the experience that they keep the powder.
Blech!
I think
that's fucking disgusting. D.
I think it's
D
a
tier.
stupid
Fuck them.
idea, though. They'd be so much better without the Dorito fingers.
Do you think?
They should just make that a brand, like the powderless. That way, if I'm really gaming,
yes.
I don't want Dorito fingers on my
It's
controller.
like gamer
right.
Doritos.
Yeah.
Yeah, just way too gamer gunky if you're using these as like a power
You
snack.
cannot touch your mouse after this.
No. These are good though.
Yeah. I'm gonna say right off the bat, that's a B for me.
Ugh.
They're solid. I enjoy them.
Yulia underscore Sarah. Screw you. Doritos Ranch and the other one you mentioned are both 8 out of 10 for me.
Like a crunch or a crisp.
Yeah, these are a little chewy.
What about the fucking Dorito
They've been
fingers?
sitting in the gas station for quite a while.
Dorito fingers drop it down a letter grade for me. Straight up.
Eat the classics. If you're a gamer, you already eat Doritos and you fucking know it. Doritos, they're a staple of a chip, and for good reason. They're a very consistently solid chip. Doritos, easily B tier. Classic Doritos, it's just solid all around, baby. Where's one of my pickles? There it is. Whoa!
Fuse together well. No.
Whoa! Whoa!
Should probably save this for the end to get a little wild. But
Yeah, they do not go together very well.
Honey barbecue plus Dorito, the least exciting combo.
God, that pickle flavor is so strong. It's like
Goddamn right.
Out of someone's ass. Let's get wild. Chester! Chester Cheetos! This man became a furry
Yulia
porn
underscore
icon
Sarah.
for like
See,
a day.
that's the thing.
You know,
Dorito
hold that
fingers
bag
are far
real
less
quick.
obnoxious than Cheeto fingers. I have never really had the whole
hold the
Dorito
bag
finger
of
effect
Lay's.
that they mention.
This is stacked.
That is big.
I wonder if they don't need as much air for Cheetos for some reason, but
Crunchy Cheetos, solid B tier for me. It would be A tier if it weren't for fucking
but I mean,
Cheeto
like,
fingers.
there's more in there. It's definitely
Those things are tasty as fuck. I love
very good
crunchy crunchy
perfect
Cheetos.
for teachers to show like their elementary school classes for snack time what they should be picking. Very different noises.
Yeah.
That looks like a cudgel.
Yulia underscore
used to
Sarah.
like
There you go.
Cheetos,
Cheetos are my
that-
6 out of
that
10
didn't
because I have to drink them out of the bag to keep my hands clean.
Reminded me of, like, slapping.
Oh wait, I know what your S tier is. I know exactly what your S
It
tier
reminded
is.
you of sadness and puking.
Puberty.
Puberty.
Yeah.
Well, did they make you puke a lot?
No, I used to have Cheeto Puffs.
Blah.
Yeah.
Cheetos puffs are disgusting.
They're harder than I remember.
Yulia
Well,
underscore
yes.
Sarah. But you don't.
They're a little difficult to bite into the first time.
I know your S tier.
Yulia underscore Sarah.
Baby
Asterisk
teeth, I
bet.
feel like I'd break them.
I agree. They're pretty rough.
I don't know how you don't like Cheetos.
I like Cheetos.
I just don't like. I don't like them. I thought I would.
This
If
is
I
a-
had one, I'm just gonna start eating them again, like you with chocolate.
This is another one of them that you can't eat while playing games.
Yeah. Or holding
Fingers get dirty.
When you eat something like a Dorito or Cheeto, you literally have to just finish it and then be done and do something else because you get so dirty.
I like Cheetos.
Ugh.
That's definitely a D tier for me. Not only the mess, but also the flavor just kind of dog
It's
shit.
B tier because I love the
In
flavor.
retrospect, I think I may have been a little harsh on Cheetos. While I still didn't enjoy them, I don't think it was
Yulia underscore
quite
Sarah.
as
Also,
bad
Cheetos
as,
are
like,
best if you open them and leave the bag open until the
flavor
next
to
day.
be in the
Day old
same
are much
tier
better.
area, so I'm
That's
just
what
gonna
you
bump
do,
it to
yep.
C retroactively. Again, I wasn't really feeling them like I used to. I enjoyed them a lot when I was young, but I guess with like an adult palate now, I just yearn for Raisin Bran and other shit like that, and Cheetos is just too much for me to handle, I guess. But yeah, that's a C tier for me.
How about we move on to Fritos, the original corn chips. Are you a fan of Fritos?
Nope.
Fritos are A tier, solid A tier.
Alley though, when I was a kid.
Why?
Because salt and
no
corn
idea.
chip and salt.
Or will only give us a little bit of these.
Wait, why are these so baby? They're really small.
That's what Fritos have always been.
What?
Yeah.
No, they have not. They used to be huge. They used to be like like this size, didn't they? And like really
Oh,
fat.
you're thinking of the Frito scoops?
Oh, that's
these
what I'm...
big bowl things you scoop dips.
That's what I'm thinking of then, yeah. These are
But
very sad micro-dick stuff.
I like Fritos, so.
Oh, that's not bad.
I'm a fan of Fritos.
I'm also now a fan.
I'm a fan of Fritos too.
You know what I think it is? I think as a kid I just liked a ton of different like hard-hitting flavors, but now I can appreciate the subtle stuff.
That's exactly what it is, the
He's not gonna
subtle
steal the show.
flavor.
He's gonna be like, oh, I've got the fucking
Right.
hankering for some Fritos. But he's nice.
You know what I wish they had? Did you ever have the Frito twists?
Nope.
As a kid?
Ugh,
Garbage
those were
flavored Frito
fucking
twists.
awful.
It's like this, except it's like a little spiral. They were scrumptious.
You guys remember Bugles where you put them on your
Yeah, I
fingers?
was gonna say the witch fingers.
I love
Fuck! They didn't have any Bugles, did they?
I would have bought
I don't
those.
even know if those exist anymore.
Oh,
That'll come around too. Frito chili.
Oh, Frito chili is F tier. Fuck that flavor. That's awful.
Mix it all up. It's really good.
sounds like shit. Alright, what next?
Fritos really caught me off guard. Actually, very solid. I think B tier is right where they belong, at a nice home there at the B tier. Again, it's not something that's gonna
A
be
tier
like
for me.
the lead actor in your flavor show, but it's gonna be a solid supporting actor if it's there. I think Fritos were really nice and a very surprising enjoyment.
Good Funyuns.
Funyuns, what?
Funyuns are F tier. Fuck Funyuns. They taste god awful, and they have a horrible
I
aftertaste.
just wanted Funyuns. They come in a chip bag, so.
Yeah, no, that definitely counts.
Oh, no.
That again doesn't look at all like I remember. What the fuck?
What did you think Funyuns look like?
Yeah.
They're onion flavored rings.
I don't know.
That's a good sign.
I don't remember them looking like this though. I thought they were a lot bigger, but maybe I was just so small.
You thought they were like the size of your head.
Or the whole size of my whole hand.
I love Funyuns. They're so unique.
They're good.
I'm never not excited by Funyuns.
No, same. Do sour gummy worms count as chips?
No.
I almost bought some. That's real weird. But no. Why do you ask? You want some?
Yeah, I just kind of felt like having some.
Remember that time I bought you Skittles because I thought it'd be cute and you said I fucking hate Skittles?
That was the worst present I ever got.
You know what's really weird?
Yulia underscore Sura.
I love
Funyuns are a straight
Funyuns.
zero for
They
me.
excite me. The more I'm eating, the less I want more Funyuns.
They're good. I like
They
them.
are.
I don't think I can finish a bag though.
God,
I don't want any more.
Bruh.
I'm done. The first bite was like, damn, that's good, and it just kept going down.
Yeah, I mean it's kind of like an onion though, right? Like you don't have like one onion. You're like, fuck, I need more onions.
Yeah, let me
It's
just
like,
keep eating
sounds
this.
good.
The freaky, wacky, super silly Funyuns came in real hot. We were both excited for them. They were very good for the first couple of Funyuns, but then it just really fell off. Yeah, it is a weird phenomenon. Like I'm a huge onion fan as is, but with Funyuns, the more I ate, the less I wanted. It's just like 3 onions is probably good enough. More Funyuns is just excessive. I think a C tier makes sense for Funyuns. I don't.
Charlie's taste buds and mine do not mesh.
Speaking of onion, Harvest Cheddar Sun Chips.
Huh?
Are they still those biodegradable bags?
No, because they realized when you opened one of those, it shattered the time continuum with how loud they were.
Is that actually why they stopped?
I think they did stop because how loud they were.
Oh.
They were absurdly. They were like almost a foil type bag, but it was really thin, so you'd open it and it was god awful how loud they were.
I used to eat those in middle school all the time.
Same. I love these two.
I have never had those,
Sun Chips
so.
last night, I've got to be honest with you.
God, Sun Chips are good. I already know this is going to be like an A, maybe S, depending on how they hold up. Oh, they're stale.
Oh, they're stale.
Yours are starting to look like Chex Mix over there.
Yeah. These are stale, right? They were definitely a lot.
They're normally crispier.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, the cheese tastes old too.
No, this is very old.
When do these expire? They're still good, but
Probably expired like 2 years ago.
March 2021. I had these last night. This cheese is very old on these.
Yeah, this is a very bad bag.
That was so sad because this was honestly going to be my A or S tier.
Here, I've
What the
never
fuck
had
happened?
them.
It's like a like a grave robbery.
That cheese
Put into a bag.
bad.
That is really old. Holy Lord.
I'm letting you eat them. That was upsetting.
I was never a huge fan of Sun Chips though, because we used to have them in like my elementary school. It's like all that they had to eat.
Right. You saw me
that's
eat
the
Sun
one
Chips.
down
This
in
exact bag
fucking-
of Sun Chips. You saw me eat it in my car last week.
In Lower.
And I was thrilled. Smiled the whole time.
Alright, we'll deal with that.
What's wrong with that cheese?
It's just very, very old.
It tastes like Cheese Whiz.
To be fair, though, March of 2021 as an expiration date means that they probably shipped it 3 years ago.
Yeah, absolutely. Those
So
are
it is-
absolutely
It
old.
is really old.
It's a very close expiration date.
We should have saved until after expiration date to see what happened.
Ooh,
All
well,
the
we still
fungus
can.
have its own little biome in there.
Yeah.
The Sun Chip dream was stomped today. If it was a better chip, this would probably be an A tier. I used to have these Sun Chips all the fucking time, and they've always been good. This bag was absolutely terrible, though. It was extremely stale, and the cheese, for some reason, it tasted like cheese that would have been used as, like, display cheese made out of plastic, except that they heated up a little bit. It was really just not good at all, and since it's the tier list, have to grade it as it came, and this bag of Sun Chips is about a C.
Take it back to the true gamer chips.
Yes. Drop
the
that
Cool
double
Ranch Doritos.
I'll drop the double XP code.
Cool Ranch is a
Gamers,
B
get
tier.
that butt plug deep in there and get ready. 9JJ424M3PEWER. That's double XP for a full year.
If you win.
In Black Ops Cold War, which nobody's playing the multiplayer of, so
Nice.
kind of useless.
When did that game come out?
A couple months ago. It's just a bad game for its multiplayer. Oh, those look nice.
So these, what I remember about these, how do you make a mess every time?
I don't know, it's actually
This
really...
is what you would buy with like your Mountain Dew Code Red or Livewire when you were going to play Halo for 12 hours straight.
That all sounds awful.
Excited.
I'm a terrible gamer.
Oh, baby.
That's the crisp I missed on
Yes.
the other Dorito bag.
They are slapping!
Mmm.
Fuck me, this ranch is cool!
So these were always the bag I would never go seek out. But when I got them, I'd always wonder why I didn't go seek them out. That's good.
That's real good. Man, gamers just get it done.
Mm-hmm.
Take a handful of those, Danny's, and get some hair on your dick.
I like these when I make taco salad, which I do pretty frequently. I crunch these up.
Oh, that's a good idea. I mean,
Have you tried taking your taco salad and putting it in the bag? Shake it
That's
all
a
up.
good idea, actually.
It'll be
Good
good.
idea.
You get the seasoning all over there.
Woo!
you gotta really like that seasoning,
Why
though.
the seasoning is red and green? You know, like what is it? Do they artificially color it?
To wake up your gamer sense.
Yeah, just pencil shavings that they had around the office.
This might be an A for me. It's a good chip.
It's a real good chip.
It's
This
gotta
bad
be-
boy is slapping! Woo! Let me get some more.
Wait, there's some more chips though.
Yeah, but I gotta hone my gamer skills real quick. I can feel my aim getting better.
Your fingers.
This is one of the bags I will definitely eat all of after.
Yeah. If there's any left after my ravenous gluttony.
This is good.
Oh, well.
They're better than I remembered too.
Gamer gurus, gamer assassins, gamer barbarians, I am proud to say that the Doritos Cool Ranch earns the S tier approval here. It is really good. I'd never had Cool Ranch before, but my god, I can't believe what I've missed out on. It is extremely good. Don't let all the gamerisms of the Cool Ranch scare you away. This is a chip that should be accessible to anyone, whether you're a gamer, an athlete, a singer, a poet, whatever. A carpenter. You should have access to these Cool Ranch Doritos because they're very good. They're actually very good.
We need to contain ourselves. And keep
Okay.
on trucking.
Well, here, we can suck the fun out with more Lay's.
Yeah, that's perfect. I'm just gonna keep snacking.
Sour cream and onion lays are a...
Should I pop this one?
Yeah, oh yeah, get wild.
They're a B tier only because of how inconsistent they are.
I'm so sorry for your dogs.
I love sour cream and onion chips, but
That was a lot more aggressive than I thought it would be.
Yeah.
Lay's just aren't consistent enough.
You're still good? Camera's not broken?
Yeah.
Sorry, Tetra.
Man, those are baby ass chips.
I liked these as a kid. Well, I think it's because I just crushed them with my hand.
That's probably what it is.
I liked these as a kid. Do you think the green flecks on this are the same as the green flecks on the cool ranch Doritos?
Yeah, I imagine they use the same green supplier. Man, Lay's is so boring. What the fuck?
That was a very boring chip.
Yeah, I was in the gamer zone for a minute, and I'm right back out of it.
It's good.
I used to love these chips.
Me too. They're good.
I think they're like an acquired taste where the more you eat them, the more you like them.
They just taste like normal Lay's.
You think?
Charlie just doesn't have taste buds.
100%. I certainly don't need more normal Lay's. I have a whole platoon.
You do have less flavor than I remember.
Yeah, I agree.
think
I was
maybe
expecting much
this
more
bag
flavor.
is just less flavorful.
They actually just taste like normal Lay's.
I'm not impressed. I was excited for those because I loved them as a kid. When my mom would buy that big box of all the rows of different chips, I'd eat all of those.
Lay's continues with its impressive mediocrity. It's almost more shocking and more impressive to me that they can't even accidentally make an interesting chip except for the honey barbecue chip flavor. This is, again, right in the C tier. Again, it's not a bad chip. It's not a good chip. It's one of those chips you'd have and be like, oh, okay, yeah, thanks. Let's do anything else and eat anything else now. It's just, again, a very forgettable chip.
This is the one.
Ruffles.
Let me...
God,
Don't
Jesus
you
Christ.
dare drop those Cool Ranch. Charlie will kill us.
Yeah, go right to jail.
Oh, look at that.
Oh shit! There's the wife's S
A
tier.
lot of chips.
There's the wife's S tier. Fucking sour cream and cheddar Ruffles. That's my guess. I think they're an extremely high A. They're almost an S tier for me, but I have a better. I have one that I like better.
That's bang for your buck. Also, I don't even need to taste them. They're A tier.
A
Julia
tier.
underscore
That's
Sarah.
if it's a good
That's
bag.
my 9 out of 10.
It doesn't look like a good bag.
What's your 10 out of 10?
Oh, baby.
I mean, there's not a whole lot of
I'll
like.
take this. That's a full potato.
Yeah, but it's not a lot of like flavored dust on it.
Oh, you just wait. You're gonna be blown away. That was a bad chip. Let me try again.
I'm a little underwhelmed with
That one was shit. This
that
is the one.
prediction.
Don't worry, it's gonna come back.
Julia underscore Sarah. Those super thick kettle chips are my 10s.
Super
man,
thick
that's like
kettle
just
chips.
not-
Alright.
The ones that Derek gets at Costco?
These are actual shit, and it's my favorite chip. This is the bag, not the chip.
No, these are fucking terrible, Matt.
Check the expiration date. No. That's not even remotely what that chip normally tastes like.
It's really bad.
Next month, these are old as fuck.
Yeah, next month.
No, that's... I think especially any of the cheese ones that are about to expire taste really bad.
That's probably what it is. That is atrocious. Though.
Alright.
That's probably the second worst chip of the day.
I also used to like Ruffles a lot growing up. Granted, I don't know if I ever had the cheddar Ruffles, but yeah, these were truly terrible. Like, actually horrible, abominable stuff. Yeah, they were very, very old tasting. It was like biting into sawdust if the sawdust was really hard to chew. I think D tier is appropriate here because it's still just not as bad as the salt and vinegar, which is just a horrible combination of flavors.
Here's the double crunch Ruffles. I mean, there's like lines on the bag from where something tried to claw into it.
Oh yeah, that's not a PSA 10.
Centering is so poor. Alright.
What in Christ's name? I've never even heard of those.
Get some spaghetti ready for Charlie.
Oh yeah, there's hot wings.
Whoa, wait, what's the flavor?
Hot wings.
Woo!
Here you go. Ooh, those are bad.
Oh my god.
Those are real bad.
And they're really hot. What the fuck? Wow. Holy shit.
Why is your mouth such a baby?
Wow.
There's no Scoville rating on that.
So, hun, the kettle chips, are you talking about the ones that Derek gets at Costco? Because those are a very high A as well because of the salt content for me. But, oh, I'm already at the Aft Castle. I'm an idiot. I'm amazed that you like those better than Or if you do, I would be amazed if you liked those better than the chips that you constantly get all the time. There's the quartermaster. What? Fuck off. Oh, come on. There it is. Alright. God, I hope she's typing, otherwise I'm gonna look really stupid for pausing the video that long.
That's really hot. Paprika, is that hot?
Fucking idiot.
That's fucking me up. What about chicken powder? Is that pretty high on the Scoville rating by chance?
Oh no, it must be the butter.
That's probably what it is. Wow, that tasted atrocious, and
Those
it's
are
really
bad. That's
hot.
an F. That's an, oh my god.
Holy shit. That was easily the worst chip of the day, and just one of the worst chips ever. That shit is fucking terrible. What a horrible flavor, and yeah, it was really hot on my mouth. And if you don't think it's hot, you're lying to yourself. Matt was just trying to pretend to be tough. That was a hot fucking chip. That was like the, what is it, the Packy One Chip Challenge, where it's like Carolina Reaper sauce powder all over it. It was that times 10 is what that fucking Ruffles chip was. And it was just, it tasted horrible. It was really fucking terrible. F for sure.
I don't know how these are. I've never had them. Spicy, sweet chili. Charlie didn't know this was a Hot Ones tier list again.
Yeah.
Have you ever had these?
No.
I have not.
I think spicy food should be illegal.
Let's hope these. Here, wait. Expiration date this month.
Oh, we're fucked.
What is happening?
Oh, we're fucked.
Shit chips.
Pretty good.
That's so stale.
Yeah, but at least the flavor's good. They're not hot. That's nice.
I feel like the flavor's like dead on it. Kind of like the cheese ones. It doesn't taste like it's what it's supposed to taste like.
Oh, it's a little hot. Jesus Christ.
Oh, that one had more flavor on it.
Oh, wow, what the fuck? Jesus. Man, they really know how to crank up the Scoville, right? Am I right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see you struggling a little bit.
God, do you actually taste heat on these?
Do you not?
The Hot Wings one, there was some heat. Not enough to even make me say there's some heat, but there was. These, I don't taste a thing.
That's pretty fucking spicy.
Yeah, I think that's all our chips. Only 15.
Oh, man, I feel like shit. That's why I don't eat chips. I always feel bad after it. My stomach doesn't feel good. I don't know if it's the heat or the chips, but it happens every time.
I'm upset by some of those.
And now the final chip on today's tier list, the sweet, spicy piece of shit. The flavor at least wasn't
yes,
horrible.
I like the kettle
flavor was
chips more.
actually
And
kinda
can you be a little
pleasant.
patient?
But
When I'm in a
was
dungeon,
packing
faith,
some
or
big
cutscene,
Scoville.
I
don't
can't
know
always
why
respond
everyone's
instantly.
pretending that they're not hot here. It was absolutely hot.
Okay, yeah, because I can totally tell when you're in a dungeon. That's a thing I can do from way over here. I figured it must be something like that and that you'd get back to me when you could. Don't worry about it. So yeah, that's Charlie's list. What a shit list. We could do better. Where's the button? Cereal tier list. This ought to be fun. I like cereal. Doesn't everybody?
Today, Matt and I are going where no YouTuber has dared go before. A cereal tier list. No, don't. You can't stop us now. I know many of you just flipped over your table like, no, this is too deep. No one's ever done a cereal tier list. It can't be done. It shouldn't be done. But we did it. And not only did we did it big. With over 20 different cereals. It's the biggest tier list we've ever done. So
Alright. Okay. The wife says the food ones are boring. That's fine. And apparently I sounded cranky. I didn't mean to sound cranky. I just I didn't know where you went. And then while I was fucking around in game, I'm like, oh yeah, she's probably in a dungeon or something. I don't know, whatever. Yeah. There's that. Oh wait, I better check things before I get into...
So let me accurately show you where these bad boys belong on a tier list.
Oh right, that's where it was.
One of my favorites. This is a bit of an obscure brand. This is
Honey-O's.
Honey-O's.
Turn it around. Turn it around.
Post an obscure brand?
I've never had. I eat a lot of cereal.
Wait,
I've
Honey-O's, is that not?
I've never heard of that.
Cheerios.
Well, we don't like to say that in the Honey-O's community.
You know, what is in the middle? It's like they had to be different, so they put little.
It's oat
grind.
There we go, the color calculator. That's what I needed.
The box already says good things.
I've shown this to a lot of.
Oh my god, they look like baby Funyuns.
they're look at how they're so full of flavor. They just want to jump out of the box.
Charlie. We have 22 cereals.
And you're gonna want this every single time.
All right,
they're so good.
So dry first.
Yeah. Mmm.
Just a splash of milk.
Yep, that ought to do it.
Well, we need it to last all
They're
cereal.
even better with milk.
Alright. Now I need to buy things.
Cereal, that's how obscure it is. Or if they do, it only airs during like 3 a.m. on Adult Swim.
It's actually really good.
Oh yeah.
I trust your cereal preferences now.
I've said a lot of controversial things on these tier lists. I've made a lot of placements that don't make sense, but I'm
like, I haven't had Sprite. That was a big one.
True. But I'm never wrong about cereal. You know that's a fortified cereal.
What?
Fortified.
By what?
Flavor.
I wanted to start this shit off with a bang and introduce you to the underdog in the cereal world, Honey-O's. No one has ever heard of this shit. It's like the Men in Black went around and neuralized everyone that ever ate cereal in the early 2000s. I remember Honey-O's were pretty popular when I was younger, and I always loved them, and I still love them to this day. I think they're an extremely good cereal that everyone for some reason forgot about. Honey-O's are an easy S tier, and I always highly recommend them. I wanted to start this off with a strong cereal, and I gave us one of the strongest we've ever created. Scientists hit the absolute holy grail of cereal when they invented Honey-O's.
We got Cocoa Puffs.
Alright, I just said that I've said controversial things. I'll say it again. I've never liked Cocoa Puffs.
I actually haven't either.
Really?
That's not that controversial.
Cocoa Puffs, C, it's okay. Not my favorite.
Okay, no, plain Cheerios, I'm telling you, are the best cereal.
Don't spoil it. Alright. she can give us her villain monologue when we get the plain Cheerios. I wouldn't say they're like bad,
yeah,
but I would never choose.
Like if I had
Puffs.
this or Reese's Puffs, I would literally never choose these.
Just gotta give the kids a little tidal wave here in the pool. Make sure they get coated. Yeah, I mean it's not like bad, but yeah, I would never choose it over the other options.
Cocoa Puffs were always extremely popular in elementary and middle school in my area, and I just never really enjoyed them very much. Obviously, I couldn't say that out loud, otherwise I would be outcasted from the lunch tables for saying something so blasphemous, but I could say it now because I'm a fucking adult. What are they gonna do? Fight me about it? They're kids. Well, I mean, I'm sure there's adults that like Cocoa Puffs, but the point being, I don't think Cocoa Puffs are that good. I don't think they're bad by any means. I'm gonna put them at a C tier. I just don't think there's ever a reason to choose Cocoa Puffs over the alternatives in the cereal aisle.
So if you want to get an S tier browser extension, I of course recommend Honey.
Ugh. I must ponder.
I've talked about Honey a lot. It's a free extension, it installs in 2 clicks, and it scans the internet for coupons at most of the major below if you're interested. Cinnamon Toast Crunch!
Cinnamon Toast Crunch is an S tier.
What was the commercial for this one? I like flavor and I like food or something. What the fuck is it? The Cinnamon Toast one?
No, that's the one with
I fucking love Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I love cinnamon, I love crunchy cereal.
No,
it's literally that guy with the big tongue.
No, I'm talking about the classic Cinnamon Toast Crunch commercials.
God damn it.
Crunch or something.
Cinnamon. Cinnamony chocolatey flavor.
Ah, that's the one. They had a slogan. What the fuck was it? Does anyone know?
I don't remember.
These are one of my favorite cereals.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch is so good.
Alright, give me some milk.
God, Cinnamon Toast Crunch is so good.
It is.
It's the perfect blend of cinnamon and crunch.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
toast.
what a toast.
Woo! Holy shit. That is the snack that smiles back, baby. After having that,
God
this,
damn
you're a
it.
fucking idiot to
Dude,
choose
yeah,
this over
absolutely.
this. Like, I am calling you out. If you are choosing this over this, you're dumb. Like,
And
you're
the
actually
chocolate
dumb.
milk at the end is good, but the cinnamon milk is far better.
Oh.
Chelsea's right here if you want to insult her more.
Oh, would you choose Cocoa Puffs over Cinnamon Toast Crunch?
Every day.
You are this close to being fired.
What is going on?
This is unbelievable.
We've hired an actual sociopath.
This is unbelievable.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch. You just can't go wrong with it. Cinnamon Toast Crunch, do I even need to explain it? It's an S tier.
You goddamn right it's an S tier.
See Cinnamon Toast Crunch on the shelves, your eyes probably light up. You probably just get excited. That's the kind of power of the Cinnamon Toast Crunch cereal. It's just fucking wonderful.
Fruit Loops. Theirs was Dookie Dookie.
That's what I remember.
Fuck.
Too.
Fruit Loops is C tier. There is a better fruit cereal, even though it tastes the same.
Fruit Loops commercials were pretty cool.
Tookie Tookie was from Georgia the Jungle. For anybody who didn't get that reference. Here, take your dry.
I love Fruit Loops. I used to eat. You gave me 2 Fruit Loops.
All right. This was another one that they had in the caf.
I eat this every day.
Fruit Loops slap.
Oh baby, Fruit Loops are so good.
C tier.
This is my favorite tier list we've ever done
Yeah.
because I absolutely love cereal.
Same. You know what's crazy? All of the cereals are made by like the same 3 companies, so you know for a fucking fact it's all the exact same shit, but somehow it always tastes different.
I love your reasoning, like your logical thinking there, as if Pepsi didn't make all of the drinks we
wasn't
drank
gonna-
last time and they were tasting different.
That's why I started laughing. I was trying not to say anything. They use different ingredients.
No. That doesn't make any sense.
How do Fruit Loops not taste like Reese's Puffs?
That's what I'm saying.
They're made by the same person.
You see where the conundrum is.
I'm getting it now.
God, that's good.
Fruit Loops, a classic, and for good reason. It's incredible. It's an S tier. The astute observer of this video here will recognize a pattern. You're gonna be noticing a lot of S tiers coming from me this time around because I'm a massive fucking fan of cereal. You really can't go wrong with cereal. It's such a fucking enjoyable food. Like, it really is. I know a lot of people probably don't expect me to be a big fan of cereal because when you look at me, you're like, well, Charlie probably has a very refined palate and can only enjoy the finest cuisines on the planet. Not some simple things like cereal. You can only enjoy the delicacies of this world. But I
This was last year's
believe it or
birthday
not,
present.
I
I
actually
love
really
my
enjoy
little
cereal.
chariot.
And you're gonna learn that very soon with the amount of S tiers that are coming.
I don't know if this is controversial, but I've never liked Trix.
I like Trix.
Yeah, Trix is better than Fruit Loops. There, I said it.
True.
Fruit
I
Loops is
haven't
C,
had it since I was a kid.
Trix
There
is
was a big
B.
issue. Oh, spin
Show
it.
me the box.
I thought you were telling us to speed it up. I was like, all right, there's a big issue.
I don't understand your stage commands, Danny. I don't go to
Everybody play Dizzy Bet. Do you remember the slogan for Trix?
Silly rabbit, tricks are for kids.
And then you jump out and go, Trix, peanut butter chocolate.
Yeah, hey,
They somehow all get back to that.
Something's running together in my head. What the fuck?
You said you like Trix. Prove it.
Let's see if they
Pussy.
taste different from one another.
They do not.
They do. I even when I was a kid, I noticed that. Yeah, absolutely. They taste a little different.
No, they don't.
I like Trix. Are you changing your mind? Do you like them more?
I definitely like them more now.
That's good. They're good.
Maybe they're just not for kids and they lied. 26-year-old men with the height of a kid.
I think Trix slap. I think they're really
Told
good.
you.
They're a lot better than I remember.
They're a brighter flavor than Fruit Loops. I'm not saying they're better. It's like a...
More sugar?
Yeah, like Fruit Loops is like.
Oh, might be it.
Yeah, Fruit Loops is more introverted. Trix are very extroverted.
You need both in your life. Just depends on what you want to do that night.
That's good. Silly Rabbit, Trix are for the A tier. I never had really fond memories of the Trix cereal. I used to love Trix yogurt, and of course, Trix is very close to the word dicks, and I always thought that was incredible, because on Xbox Live, people would always make that joke. So that's like the only fondness I have of the Trix brand. I never really liked its cereal, but having it now as an adult, I think that's when it's really shining. I don't think Trix are for kids. Trix are for adults after you've had the chance to let your taste buds really mature to appreciate the fine flavors.
Wait, did you guys not get Kix?
Matt, I picked up Kix and I was like, Matt, do people still know what Kix is? And he's like, Charlie, what the fuck are you talking about? No way.
No, not really. That did not happen.
Oh, I picked up Kix and I said, Matt, do people still
I've
like
never
Kix?
had
He's like,
Kix.
But you're framing this like you're a little kid. Like, man, do people like these? I was like, fuck no, Charlie, you idiot. This was a joint effort of us saying, like, yeah, people don't really eat these anymore.
Well, if you like Kix, you're fucking dumb, I guess, in Matt's world.
Tell us how you like Kix, Chelsea.
I actually do like it, so do I.
There it is.
All right.
God. Alright, we got Pops. Yeah, Kix suck. Oh, open those.
I remember these very well. Gotta have my Pops.
Corn Pops. Corn Pops are a weird B or C. It's,
Gotta have my... Whoa.
I'm either in the mood for them or I am not.
Non-processed.
Most of the time, I'm not.
More slow.
Matt, this is why I'm the professional and you're the lackey. You don't have the same commitment to the flavors that I do.
eat so much cereal.
God,
Always.
Pops are so good.
This is an example of a cereal that is so much better with milk. Like without milk, I think it's not great. It tastes like cardboard. You get it wet and the magic happens.
I think it's still fine, but I also agree. Corn Pops. Gotta have my fucking Pops. Gotta bust a fucking nut in these Pops. Corn Pops, absolute
What the
banger.
fuck?
I've preached the good word of Corn Pops for years, and I'm glad a lot of people agree with me. I see a lot of love for Corn Pops online. They are just so good, especially when you put them in milk. Woo-wee. God damn.
That was a noise. What is with these noises?
We're gonna speed run. Oh, I got Pops in my nose.
Let's not say things we can't take back. We're not speedrunning Honey Smacks. That's blasphemous. Have you never had Honey Smacks? Oh, you're in for a treat. Like, look at the... Have fun with Diggum.
Sugar Smacks. Okay.
They're hitting back.
Wheat Puffs are the most disgusting cereal in existence. Sugar Smacks and their off-brand version that I had as a kid, they're acceptable, but they have a horrible aftertaste. At least the off-brand ones did. I've never had Sugar Smacks, though, so if they don't have the awful aftertaste, then they're a B. If they do, then they're a D. So, that's my thinking on that.
Tell you. This guy fucks.
His name's Diggum?
Well, I don't know about that. I thought his name was Frog. I didn't know he had a name. And I don't know why it would be Diggum. That might just be the name of the minigame.
The game, yeah.
How did the frog feel when he hurt his leg?
Bad.
Unhappy.
What a joke.
Diggum's right, like that's kind of a banger.
Is that an O, not a?
No, it says, oh, it is unhappy. I thought it just said unhappy. I prefer it the other way.
What kind of shoes do frogs wear?
You have to turn it upside down.
Oh, I saw the answer. I was waiting for you to guess.
Sneakers. Flip-flops.
Open-toed. There. I am pouring from now on.
That's ridiculous, man. You're not my mom. I can have as much.
This is gonna be a 3-part tier list.
Honey Smacks are so good.
All of them. These have the black spots too, by the way.
Yeah, because it's corn. I learned that earlier.
These don't look as appetizing as Pops.
I think Pops are probably better.
I don't like these as much.
Really? I think they're just as good. Not, well, okay. Not just as good, but comparable.
A bit of cardboard taste in there.
Have fun. Honey Smacks. A long forgotten beauty. I'll never forget that frog. And by that I mean I never remembered that Honey Smacks had a mascot till we picked him up today. So, big fan of Honey Smacks.
They're still as good as I remember them being. They are fantastic. Honey Smacks, easy S tier. Really, a lot of the honey-flavored foods, I think, just work really well for cereal. Honey-flavored cereal is probably my favorite kind. I just think it has such boldness to it, just playful. Like, you take a bite and you just get happy, like, oh, it's playing with me down there, you know? Like, you can't help but get excited when having something like Honey Smacks.
Now we're moving into the rice category.
Wow.
Oh, Rice Krispies, baby.
Rice Krispies are D.
Cardboard. Have you had this cereal before?
They hard D. They are bland as shit, and they go soft way too quickly.
Like, this is what I imagine it tastes like when you just open a paper shredder and start eating it.
Yeah, that's not
There's
wrong.
no flavor. Oh yeah, they'll pop.
Pretty plain Jane.
Are they popping? I can't hear shit.
I don't
Matt's
can't hear
V5
anything.
foaming.
Definitely popping.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Hopefully that's some kind of flavor crystal.
They're better with milk. It's really just a vehicle for milk at that point.
It's actually just drinking milk.
Here, try the sugar.
No,
No, that'll
no,
mess up the taste test.
Yeah. I mean, they're better with anything, really. I imagine. They fucking
If
suck.
I really, you know how some people
These suck.
have problems with water, so they have to drink thick water?
Yeah.
If I needed to texture my milk, I'd use Rice Krispies.
Absolutely. Yeah, this
I'm
sucks.
not joking.
Oh god, Forspoken is on sale, 3rd off. It just came out, relatively speaking.
Wait, that... Wait,
She just doesn't like flavor, apparently.
no, hold on, wait, get the box out. We need to settle this. This box of
Yes.
air.
Put your hand in.
I love
Eat it and show us you're happy.
She just dies.
It's disgusting.
Alright, we have our first stinker of the cereal tier list, Rice Krispie cereal. What the fuck is that about, huh? It's literally like eating crunchy air. I couldn't pick up on any semblance of flavor. It was like a barren wasteland. It was just like eating thick sand, but with less flavor than sand. Rice Krispie cereal, I'm putting it in F tier. I don't know why you'd ever choose this. It's not like it's a healthy alternative to cereal or anything. It has just as much sugar as the other stuff somewhere hidden in there.
Somewhere.
I don't know. There's like some forbidden alchemy to create this abomination. It's bad. Like, I don't think I've ever had the Rice Krispie cereal. And I'm glad I didn't. It would have ruined my childhood.
Let's go Honey Nut Cheerios and then... Actually, go plain Cheerios first so we can be happy at the end.
Yo, game. Okay. Heart healthy. I remember this was highly disputed because they are not heart healthy. My parents used to get this for me when I was fat because I was like, I want to get skinnier, but I still like cereal. I'm like, okay, well, Cheerios is probably good for that.
Ooh, fat.
What? In middle school?
Do you remember me in middle school?
Well, yeah, you were huge, but that doesn't mean that I wasn't fat just because comparatively to you, I wasn't.
You weren't fat. I was fat.
I was 40 pounds overweight for my height. The doctor kept telling me to lose weight. Now it's getting very personal, Matt.
All right,
You're ruining my cereal experience.
All right, we both lost weight together. Let's both be happy.
You're bringing the demons out of me.
Regular Cheerios is D tier.
Like, I wouldn't feed these.
No. Yeah, D tier. It's below average.
They're just...
Oh my god. You eat these for fun?
Well, I like them with milk. Like, okay, you have to have like ice cold milk at 2 a.m. after you may or may not have partaken in something. Cheerios are the best. Best midnight snack.
Ah, so when you can't taste them is when they're the best. I also would agree with that. They're so
Matt looks so
bland.
confused.
My mouth is dry. Alright, let me add some milk onto it.
What did Charlie say when he had cereal? Or how did Charlie feel when he had Cheerios? Unhappy. It fucking sucks.
Dude, you should be a frog.
Bro. Put that on the back of the box.
Yes.
It's so bland. Have you had Cheerios recently, Danny?
No. I haven't had any cereal recently.
Back-to-back poo-poo cereals here. Shit is ass. Plain Cheerios, you have to be insane. I don't know why you would do that. They are not that healthy. You could pretty much just substitute them for any other cereal and be in basically the same spot as if you had just tortured yourself with this awful cereal. This is joining Rice Krispies down in the F tier. I don't know why you would choose this. Granted, it's not the worst taste in the world, but it's just, why choose this over actual good cereal?
That's the good stuff.
Yeah, Honey Nut Cheerios bang.
Boom. Sorry, I didn't know because you didn't do your hand signal.
Oh yeah, that's my bad.
You can do better. Good. I've always liked Honey Nut Cheerios.
Me too, big fan.
Honey Nut Cheerios are a solid
Really? Honey cereal?
low A.
And now, speaking of actual good cereal, it's time for Honey Nut Cheerios.
They're very
The
good.
completely different and much more successful sibling to regular Cheerios. Honey Nut Cheerios are incredible. Love Honey Nut Cheerios. That's an S tier. I mean, what a far cry from the fucking loser of normal Cheerios, right? Like, in that family household, there is a clear superstar there that the parents favor. You know, that's Honey Nut Cheerios all the way.
Also, I like Honey Bunches of Oats.
These are ones I were never crazy about.
Really?
Yeah.
I've always liked Honey Bunches of Oats.
Good.
as well.
It's a healthier alternative that's still yummy.
Woo! I'm excited.
I've never had Honey Bunches of Oats.
Cat poison.
No, I have a bunch of Honey Oats. I still think Honey O's are better than this, but I do like Honey Bunches of Oats.
I wonder which is healthier.
Well, cereal is fucking horrible for you, if you can believe that.
Not all of it.
Literally all of it.
No.
Even her Cheerios that taste like plant soil have like 80 grams of sugar in it. And you can't taste a single gram.
Yeah, what's the point of having it in there?
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm going.
That is very good. Honey Bunches of Oats? More like Honey Bunches of, oh my god, it's an S tier cereal. Yeah, they're fucking great. They're just really good. I don't even know what else to say about them.
Frosted Flakes.
For one
Frosted Flakes are low C.
Rule 34 mascot.
Really?
Yeah,
Tony the Tiger made a Twitter account and they were spamming Tony the Tiger cock.
The furries latched on them big time.
Yep.
Oh god, of course they fucking did. So Frosted Flakes are a low C. They are slightly below average. The issue I have with them is that they go way too limp in milk way too quickly. And if they get to cornflakes, oh, cornflakes are an F tier. Cornflakes are god awful.
He made a statement. He's like, please don't do this.
Drawing my penis.
Please don't do this anymore. Because I mean, the actor behind Tony the Tiger died.
Aww.
Rest in peace. He's up there in Frosted.
Like on
Heaven
the
now.
same day they were making the Rule 34, like it killed him?
Oh no, he died 20 years before that.
Oh,
but I just
okay.
think it's interesting that his character became for one day like a massive porn icon.
Wasn't it animated?
Yeah.
Oh, like the voice actor.
actor.
Okay.
That's what I'm talking about. What were you gonna say now about Tony the Tiger? Have you seen any of his pornography work?
Me?
Yeah.
No. I was gonna ask you if you looked into the specifics of it.
Oh, it was just
I feel like they could do a lot with his tail.
they had some wild ones. Like they kind of drew him like Thanos, like you know, like Thanos dick, where it's like dick like fucking flops
Yeah,
real
just-
hard. They did that for Tony the Tiger too.
They're good with whole milk.
That's a conversation I didn't expect to have on Twitch.
It is a little bit like eating fiberglass.
Yeah, they're very aggressive. Very, very aggressive. Never forget that massive cock from Tony the Tiger. You can taste it with every bite of Frosted Flakes. It's an S tier, baby. Frosted Flakes are fantastic.
No, they fucking
I
aren't.
think they could do better is just change the shape of them. Make them like one uniform shape or something. I don't like all the jagged edges that you sometimes get with Frosted Flakes. Sometimes it like hits my gums and makes them bleed. It hurts. Just make like a fucking safer vessel for your good flavors instead of like the broken glass design that Frosted Flakes have.
Alright, Charlie, let's get our second win.
I'm ready to rally.
Alright, so these, I think, might be where we differ. I like Frosted Mini Wheats.
I like Frosted Mini Wheats. What, you want to fight about it?
Oh, I haven't had Frosted Mini Wheats in a long fucking time. I think the wife likes them. Oh. Frosted Mini Wheats, I prefer them over Frosted Flakes, but they're still a high C. They're a little bit better than average, but they're not a cereal that I would eat unless I had to.
No. Okay. I just thought you would have liked them.
There's very few cereals I don't like. And then there's Cheerios, which I fucking hate. Great. 1 minute. Woohoo!
That's your dry one.
Oh, yeah.
That's a poignant flavor. Mm-hmm. All right, come on, Matt.
Let's get wild. Woo! It's a wacky summer now.
Issue with losing weight is that my skin itches.
I don't know if I've ever had mini wheats.
Yulia_Sura. Frosted Flakes are okay, but they have changed their recipe so not as good as they were when I was a kid. Frosted mini wheats need a uniform coating of sugar to be tasty. Sometimes you get the piece with none and it's like eating metal shavings.
Doesn't surprise me.
Well, be careful. She's a squirter. God damn.
I didn't know that they changed the recipe. That is disappointing, because I hated Frosted Flakes when I was a kid, and I can't imagine I'd like them anymore now. But yeah, look at this fucking list that Charlie came up with. He just obviously likes cereal. No, S rank is for the one cereal. The 10 out of 10. There cannot be more than one 10 out of 10 that defeats the fucking purpose of the goddamn list. Charlie cannot make a list. Terrible.
Frosted mini wheats are joining the big boys at the S tier. Very exclusive club, but I mean, they're fucking good. Like, it's just another really enjoyable cereal. And
Yulia_Sura, you actually might.
Better.
They're less sweet than they used to be.
That was an eye-opener for me. I don't think I ever even ate
the problem I have with Frosted Flakes and Corn Flakes is they're so goddamn limp once you get milk on them. Once you get milk on them, and then they melt into the milk, and it's disgusting. So.
In milk. So I was missing
unless
out
they
on
fix
half of the
that
fun.
shit.
And then I got to experience it today, and like, goddamn, S tier, easily. I don't need to be interrogated by you like it's L.A. Noire. Frosted mini wheats banged.
Apple Jacks, it's the Winamon. Oh, it's upside down.
Apple Jacks is A tier. I fucking love Apple Jacks.
Oh, they changed them.
It's the second to Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
That's the cinnamon guy, and then there's a little fetus apple there too.
Was he always in the
Yeah, they've always, because they always like used to race and stuff to see who could get in first.
Yeah. I'm gonna pour my own this time.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
The after cereal of Apple Jacks slaps big
Really?
time. Yeah.
Like the milk?
Yeah.
That is very good. Like I said, I don't even remember having Apple Jacks that well, but this is good. I'll remember this. These are some yummy bad boys in here.
Mm-hmm. They have like a flavor dust on them.
Mm-hmm.
Those are good.
God damn. I don't taste even a hint of apple though.
Apple Jacks, it's the Winamon. Up there at S tier, baby! It's another S tier cereal. Can you fucking believe it? They were great. You know, I may not have been able to taste very strong, bold apple flavors, but I didn't need to. They were there as a supporting role, a little supporting character side quest, and I thought it did a great job. Excellent.
Alright, so now, the highly requested Crave.
Crave, probably.
Alright, so I need to concentrate to do this. Wait. How do I... Oh, there it is. Okay, there we go. Alright, I need to go down this list here. So this is gonna be really, really, really fucking boring. So I'm gonna see if there's another video that I can just not think about. What do we got here? That's another tier list. I'm getting tired of these tier lists too. Soda. Asmongold's fast food tier list. No. Oh, yes! Yes, this'll work. This will work perfectly. This is a disgusting story. You're gonna hate it, huh? And you're probably really gonna hate it. This is the story that made me send this chick to Ron. Because it sounds like a Ron story. Or a Courtney story. There's something wrong with the German people. And I understand that I'm too comfortable talking about my own gastrointestinal issues. But I've toned it back a lot from when I was a kid. Because it used to be so much worse. Like, now I don't even bring it up anymore, because now it's largely fixed itself. I don't know what's wrong with her. She needs fucking treatment. She needs medication. She needs fiber in her diet. She needs roughage. But it's still an extremely funny story, and it will distract everybody nicely while I fiddle fuck around with this thing. But I did want to warn you ahead of time, hon. You're probably going to want to tune out, because this is a fucked up story. Alright, so I gotta start with a pair. Wait. Okay, there we go.
No, I'm gonna be honest, smelling a really fucked up nasty fart, disgusting, but you can walk it off, right? But that poop soup incident in the train, that was next level. If you're sensitive to this, if the last story, if the story just now about me farting in a store, like the nastiest fucking disgusting foul rotten fart ever, has grossed you out, this is like easily 5 times worse. So I'ma just tell a story.
Oh, I gotta feed him so many of these fucking things.
I'm on my way to Germany very late last year, just before Christmas. I still have my old model and everything. I had to take the train. I couldn't drive by car because I don't have a fucking license. And Polska's not gonna just take off out of nowhere. It wasn't a planned visit. Let's say it like this. It wasn't a planned visit. I don't wanna get into detail why I went there because I kind of ruins the hilarious part of the story. So I had to go to a very sudden visit to my family in Germany, from the Netherlands to Germany by train. I have to take 3 trains. It is an 8.5 hour drive. I get into the first train, and like my day and reasoning to go visit my family wasn't already bad enough. I already realized in the morning that I have this very familiar stomach ache. You know when you have the stomach aches that you just know that you have because you have to poop. You have those poop stomach aches. It started early in the morning already. I go on the train. I couldn't squeeze out a poop. I was constipated for days at that point. I was constipated because mentally I wasn't doing so well. I'm talking I haven't taken a shit in like 8-9 days. I don't fucking know. So I go onto the train. Everything is fine. An hour or so in, I feel it. An hour or so in, I feel it. Wow. I feel it. My stomach is making the noises. I keep being gassy. You know those pre-poop farts? I'm like, fuck man. Eventually, after my tummy hurting and making noises, and me not being able to hold it any longer, I knew I had to poop. But I wanted to hold it till I was in the next train because that train ride is a lot longer and that one was only like half an hour or so left. So I'm like, fuck it, dude. I'm gonna go poop. It will be a fast one because it's fucking... It's knocking. The brown crayon is already drawing, right?
I have never heard that expression.
I get up and I'm like, fuck it. I'm gonna go take a poop. The toilet was taken. There's a million fucking people waiting in front of the toilet. I'm doing my little holding my poop in dance, like really as subtle as I can. I'm doing
the model makes it so much worse.
I'm just like, I'm just waiting for that fucking toilet to open. It finally fucking opens. Everyone wants to go in and I fucking... No. I make my way into the fucking toilet. I can't fucking take it any longer. I'm like, no. I squeeze myself in this bitch. I squeeze myself in. I put my pants down. I sit down. And I let it rip. Chat. That shit was so girthy. It destroyed my anus. Big time. It was so girthy. It was the biggest fucking log I have ever squeezed out of my fucking body. Ever, right? Ever. And I also peed because I don't know about guys, but when I poop, I pee. The poop's coming out. So the thing is, I've been constipated for like 8 days at that point. The thing is, the log was massive, but that wasn't it. The log was basically like the cork that held in whatever the fuck I've been holding in for like...
I am a terrible person for putting this up while I'm doing this, but I needed something in the background that wasn't copyrighted.
8 days at that point. It was a fucking bioweapon. It's everywhere. It comes out like actual fucking liquid. I'm peeing and pooping at the same time, and neither of those holes feel different. It's just liquid. I'm just shitting diarrhea at this point. It's just full on liquid ass diarrhea. Finally. I am empty. I am happy. Quick extra fact. I told you it's gonna get even more gross. I was on my period at that point. In the middle of one of those really heavy flows. So there's plenty blood too. So there is a log. The thickest fucking log of my life. Piss, blood, and actual fucking diarrhea filling up that toilet. Now, let me get you an image so you all understand. I need you to fully comprehend what happened next, chat. Listen, I have an image for you, chat. So this is what the toilet looked like, okay? Please note the very small hole of the train toilet. Also, these toilets, when you flush them from right there, the water sprinkles. It doesn't flush as in forces of water. It just sprinkles the water to flush away your pee. That's it. Now that you have a visual, I flush. A little bit of my poop, diarrhea, piss, blood mix flushes away, but not all of it. In fact, the most part, the biggest part of this mess is still in the toilet.
Okay,
so I flush again because I'm like, it has to go somewhere. It's fucking, the smell is nasty too, so I flush again. The water levels rise once again, so I flush again, and the water, it rises once again. So I was like, you know what? One last try, because that fucking water is rising and rising, and it's fucking here, chat. It's fucking here. So I flush one last time because that is literally all this toilet can hold. One last time, one last flush. The toilet cannot hold anything else. So I flush one last time, and of course, it doesn't fucking go anywhere. The water levels just keep rising. So this toilet absolutely fucking stuffed to the brim with this poop soup. It is the fattest log of my life. Diarrhea, piss, and bloody toilet paper because I was on my period. The train was at a standstill at that point. I'm not sure if you comprehend this, chat. It is filled to the brim with my poop soup. That means if that train takes off, it will fucking spill. It will spill. Once that train takes off, it spills. There's no other way. It just spills. That's just gravity. It's just physics. So I admit defeat. There is no service hotline you can call for emergencies or anything. There is no plunger. There is nothing. There is nothing. So what do? I walk out the toilet.
You get the fuck out of Dodge, that's what you fucking do.
Outside that toilet, waiting to fucking use the toilet. This big ass dude walks into the toilet, and I just watch as the door behind him closes. He just stares at whatever the fuck I have murdered. He just stares at this now completely murdered toilet as this door slowly, very slowly closes behind him. And I walk off. I walk away. I walk back to my seat. I grab my shit and I walk even further. I walk to the very end of this fucking train. Because right that moment, that train started to drive again. That train set itself back in motion. And I told you, that toilet is filled to the fucking brim with my poop soup. That shit spilled everywhere. It did not stay in the toilet. There's no way. But I walked off. I didn't look at my own mess. I just walked off. I just walked very fucking far away.
Where is the crime scene officer? In the toilet, detective. Let me see. Good Lord in heaven, what happened here? What monster did this?
And I feel so bad for the people that are stuck in this train for multiple hours really needing to use the toilet. That is the poop soup story. It was really fucking nasty.
So you can see why I figure Ron would probably get a kick out of that chick. The guy who walked in after her must have thought that she did that on purpose, like as a trap. Oh god, I can't even fucking imagine. And I've had issues with my GI tract. So did I not buy enough? Wait. Appleberry. God damn it, I couldn't keep track of it. That's not what I wanted to do. God, I really hope the wife wasn't morbidly curious about that. Much like her, I was desperate. I needed something uncopyrighted, and that would work. Three more berries. And then it's apples and pears. Alright, so let me just... Berry, berry, berry. There's one... There's two. There's three. This fucker's gonna be a fat chocobo. Shit. One, two, three, four, five. Oh, okay, cool. It's one. I really hope this works, because I'm not 100% that I didn't fuck something up here. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? God damn it. After I get done with doing this, I'm gonna have to go for a walk. Alright. Shit. Well, anyway, I have been Mad Max, and I will see you all later when I get back from my walk. Again, god damn it. Because apparently I'm just going to get cravings to go walking. But at least I can take Chip with me, so at least there's that. Anyway, I'll see y'all next time.